Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. In today's video I'm going to give you a professional analysis of how us top players dominate our competitive matches. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to do today. Anyways, I hope you guys really like it. I'm going to show you how like me, Kazuki, and the rest of the top 5 players in the world in the game run our match and whatnot. Currently, I think I'm sitting in around the top 12 spot in League 5, which if you don't know, League 5 is basically the highest league right now that all the best players in the world are in right now. In a couple days we'll hit the 6th league, and then in another week we'll hit the secret league. But anyways, it's starting to get very competitive. As me being 12th place, I have to fight really hard for first. It is getting super competitive. Only 5 people are promoting out of this league. But anyways, I'm gonna give you guys an analysis, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so the beginning of the match has started. I try to steal the ball by lobbing into the corner, but Ninamir over here gets the rebound and hits a pretty nice shot. So I'm like, okay, I'm down about 20 points. Got 30 seconds left. I'm just gonna make something happen. I gain possession. I play around with a little bit, do a little too much, but it's all right. I get the rebound, and now I go into this corner over here. So I've just assessed the situation. I notice that they're all going to fall for everything. So I do quick little skill moves and move. Now that I know that they fall for everything, I know they're going to try to press me really quick. So I do a quick 180 turn, shoot a volley into that little left side, and boom, that's a goal. So right there, it's really just, it's kind of like assessing the opponents. I notice, they all like to slide and they like to press quickly. So I'm like, okay, bet. Since we're in the corner and they want to press quickly, I'm going to do a 180 turn, throw them off, and hit a volley, which I end up winning the match because of it. So it's honestly really good to assess your opponents during a match. So it's really going to be the same thing here. This is actually a really good tip for you new players. Since the goal is pretty much open, you don't really have to... They're going to fall for everything because now the goal's open. Everybody's rushing for 50 points. So I hit a nice little flick over him. He overcommits. And I hit a header into that bottom right. So as a new player, if you're like at the beginning of the match and the goal's like open, everyone for some reason gets super aggro. And don't get so aggro because it's only 50 points. And it's at the beginning of the match. So you have a whole like two minutes to get a comeback. So don't overpress. Now for some goalie tips. Okay, I had to slow it down because it was going too fast. First, I score up in front of him, get a nice little block. I proceed to shift over. I make sure that I'm always in front of them no matter what. Unfortunately, this game was very laggy because someone had really bad Wi-Fi. But that's what you want to do as a goalkeeper. Make sure you stand up to them, get in front of them, especially if they're 1v1ing. Like, get in front of them. Fortunately, that guy ends up leaving, so the Wi-Fi goes back to being good. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to practice my serve shots. And, well, I've been practicing my serve shots a lot, so obviously I hit it. But, yeah, it's kind of sad, though, because this match was really good for giving you guys tips. But since he left and a 1v1 with the keeper really isn't all that, I'm going to give you guys some keeper tips, and then we're going to move on to the next match. Okay, before we start, look at this amazing shot I hit. Hold up. I'm about to hit it right now. Look at it. Boom! Over there. I freaking love the freaking grounded swerve shots. Or really, the real name is a swerve shot. But anyways, we're a keeper. So, for a keeper, the score is kind of tight a little bit. He can have an easy comeback. So right now, I just stand my ground. He's in the corner. And especially since he's next to the post, he's in the corner. I know to block that. Same thing here. Just make sure I cover as much ground as possible. I get to that right side because he's going to the right, block it off. And then here, I didn't have to move at all. Like, it's just stuff like that. You got to be super confident when being a keeper. You got to be super confident, man. You cannot be scared. He goes to the left side. I shift over. Unfortunately, I should shift over more. But you see what I'm getting at? Just you want to like, make sure you're covering as much of the goal as possible, just like in real life. Okay, so now we have better shooters. I make sure that I'm always ready. He hits a little nice power shot. I get a nice little block because of my reactions. So now I know, okay, he can hit power shots and all that. So let me always be ready just in case he tries to do anything funny. There, I got so lucky off that. I got so lucky it hit post and I was able to clean it up because I said get ready and I was not ready for that one. But anyways, it starts to die down. I'm about 160 points up. So I just try to keep the momentum going. So he's doing a lot of shots outside the box, which means I'm going to have some pretty good reactions just in case he tries any power shots. But since they're doing regular standard shots, it's not going to be too hard. Just make sure I'm always getting in front of them and I'm having nice reactions. Right there, he mixes me up, but unfortunately it wasn't his goal. Nice. Yep. Here, playing around too much. This is a really, really good game for my keeper. I love practicing keepers and whatnot, or being a goalkeeper in general. Here, he throws me off like bro was just shooting at me constantly, and then he finally threw me off with a nice little fake shot. So now we're back on the field. Okay, so I've been on the field for a while. Script, which is the guy in the green, he overpresses. So I hit a nice little skill move, do a couple little turns. I start playing with him with a nice little flick over. Then almost hit a gnarly top left shot. Almost. I don't want to waste any slide dashing. So here I just play around, but I get the ball taken. You don't want to play around so much because against like higher players, every point matters. And being able to put up pressure is super important. As you can see right there, I wasn't able to take the ball back until way later. So now heading towards the goal. Try to play around too much. See, got the ball taken again and he scores. That's the problem. You do not want to do that. Beat them and shoot. You play around too much, you're going to end up losing the match. Okay, so here we're in a new match. I go off, start, get a nice, perfect, nice little slide dash. Here I'm just playing around with him. That's all I'm doing right here. I noticed that he's really bad on defense, so I was like, well, since he's bad on defense, I'm just going to play around. Rainbow flick to the left side, flick over him. I get it. I tried to shoot, but I ended up messing up the technique. So here, I hit a nice little fake 180 and banged it into the top right. Like, it was just barely going there. So as you can see, I'm just playing around with them. Missing shots. Please don't miss shots. It's super important that you don't miss shots. Super important. Yeah, this guy is really bad at defense. So it was pretty much, I was having a field day. I ended up finally making it. Yeah. When you get defenders like that, I guess you can play around and just stall time. I'm going to say it again. Stand your ground. Be confident. She puts up, I think, a nice, pretty shot. She tries to head it in. Almost. It kind of scared me, but thank goodness I was a little bit delayed. I popped the ball up. She tries another header, which I contest for. Ends up getting a block, which is super nice. Now I get a lot more points on the board, about 100 points up compared to them. So now I'm kind of chilling. The ball has just been resetted. I chill way too much. Don't chill too much, but when the ball goes back, you can kind of chill out because if they go for a power shot, it'll be super easy to block. So keep your composure. Okay, so I go for a rainbow flick. I actually tried shooting here, but I ended up messing up. So I was like, oh, shucks. Okay, let me turn, hit a 180. Then I bang it, boom, post in. It's a simple game. The simple game literally works 90% of the time. They overpress, quick skill, quick shot. It's a goal every single time, especially when you're going against the best of the best. All right, so now it's the last, 20 seconds of the match. So I don't really have to do anything. I'm up by way too much for her to even try to beat me. It's going to be impossible. So now I just kind of chill, watch them play around, and then I get a nice little block there, which is pretty nice. I was pretty lucky. And the game ends up ending. I win. And yeah, I think I went on about a 5-game win streak before I hopped off. But to recap this video, as when you're on the field and you're a field player, make sure you're confident, you keep it simple, and you don't play around too much because you don't want to throw off easy points. And if you're a keeper, make sure that you're constantly keeping your composure, you're staying right, you're contesting, when they're doing 1v1s, and just make sure that you're always ready. Always ready. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you really, really enjoyed the video. I tried to make it really just me giving you guys analysis, so there's really no editing to it. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making this. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye, everyone.